back to our maths class. Previous class we discussed about the surface area of the combination of solid. Today we are discussing volume of combination of solid. We can explain that through one example. A solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere. This is the solid. A cone is there. It is standing on a hemisphere. Radii of cone and the hemisphere is equal to 1 centimeter. And height of the cone is equal to its radius. So height also equal to 1 centimeter. Find the volume of the solid in terms of pi. Then what will be the volume of solid? Volume of solid is equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. That will be the volume of the solid. You know that 1 by 3 pi r square h will be the volume of the cone plus volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. You know that r and h is equal to 1. Radius of cone is equal to 1 centimeter. Radius of hemisphere is equal to 1 centimeter. Height of the cone is equal to 1 centimeter or 1 centimeter. Substitute the values. 1 by 3 pi 1 square into 1 plus 2 by 3 into pi into 1 cube. So 1 by 3 pi plus 2 by 3 pi, then 1 plus 2 that is equal to 3 by 3 pi, that is equal to pi centimeter cube will be the volume of this solid. Next question. A gulab jamun is in the given shape, that is one cylindrical part and two hemispheres on its ends. You want to find out a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. So first you want to find the volume of the shape. Volume of the gulab jamun is equal to volume of the cylinder plus volume of the two hemispheres. That will be the volume of gulab jamun. Then how many sugar syrup it contains? Total volumes 30% contains sugar syrup. You want to find out how much syrups would be found in 45 gulab jamuns. First you want to find the volume of one gulab jamun, then that you want to multiply with 45. You will get volume of 45 gulab jamuns. Then it's 30% you want to find out that much sugar syrup contained in that gulab jamun. So this is the shape, cylindrical shape and two hemispheres. Then height of the cylindrical part will be, total height of this gulab jamun is given 5 centimeter. Here 1.4, here also 1.4. So 5 minus 1.4 minus 1.4, that is 5 minus 2.8. 2.2 centimeter will be the height of the gulab jamun. Sorry, height of the cylindrical part. 1.4. Then 2.2 centimeter will be the height of the cylindrical part. Radius of the cylindrical part is 1.4 and the radius of the hemisphere also 1.4 centimeter. Volume of the gulab jamun is equal to volume of two hemispherical part plus volume of the cylindrical part. Then 2 by 3 pi r cube will be the volume of the hemisphere. Pi r square h will be the volume of the cylindrical part. So two hemispheres are there. So 2 into 2 by 3, that will be 4 by 3 pi r cube plus pi r square h. Here common we can take pi r square. Then here will be 4 by 3 r plus h. Then substitute the values. Then you will get 75.152 divided by 3 centimeter cube will be the volume of one gulab jamun. So like that 45 gulab jamuns are there. Next you want to find the volume of 45 gulab jamun is equal to 75.152 divided by 3 into 45. This 3 and 45 we can cut 15. Then after multiplying you will get 1127.28 centimeter cube will be the volume of 45 gulab jamuns. Next you want to find the volume of this syrup. They already told that what will be the total volume of the gulab jamun? It's 30% will be the volume of the syrup. So volume of the syrup is equal to 30% of 1127.28. Then 30 by 100 into 1127.28 you will get 338.184 centimeter cube will be the volume of the sugar syrup in that gulab jamun. Next question. A pen stand made of wood is in the shape of a cupboard. This is pen stand, a cupboard. Then for keeping that pen snip, outer side there will be conical depression, but in the top there will be circle shape. Then only we can keep that pen there. Top here circle shape. Here will be circle shape, and we are keeping that pen in that conical part. You want to find the dimensions of the cupboard are given. The radius of each depression, this depression's radius and depth is given. Find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. So conical depression we are making means from that cupboard, that part, that wood part we are removing. We are conical depression. So we are here we are removing the wood part. Then only we are making that holes. So volume of the wood in the entire stand. Then first you want to find the volume of the cuboid. Volume of the cuboid is equal to L into B into H. 15 into 10 into 3.5. You will get 525 centimeter cube will be the volume of the cuboid. Next you want to find the volume of 4 conical depression. 4 into 1 by 3 pi r square H. R is equal to 0.5 into 0.5. H is equal to depth, that is 1.4. For making the calculation easy, we can write this 0.5 as 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Then 1.4 we can write as 14 by 10. Then 22 by 15 you got after cutting. Then we can cut this 7. How many times? 14, 2 times. This 1, 2 and 2 we cut. Then this 2 and this 4 cut, we got 3. Then this 2 and 10 we can cut, that's equal to 5. Then denominator we got 3 into 5, that is 15. Then top 22 by 15 you got, that is equal to 1.47 centimeter cube. Then we got the volume of the 4 conical depression also you got. Then 525 minus 1.47, that will be the volume. This conical depression means that wood we removed. So volume of the cuboid minus volume of the 4 conical depression, you will get the volume of the entire stand, that is equal to 525 minus 1.47, that is equal to 523.53 centimeter cube. Next question. A vessel is given in the shape of a inverted cone. That means normal cone, circle will be in the base and then cone shape. Here inverted that cone. Height is given 8 cm and radius of that cone is given 5 cm. It is filled with water up to the brim. Up to the top itself it is filled with water. And lead shots, you know that small lead shots, we put in that sphere. That lead shots radius is given 0.5 cm. Are dropped in the vessel. Normally you know that up to the brim the water is there. If you have something put in that water, water flows out. Like that, 1/4 of the water flows out. But total how much was the water? It's 1/4 of the water flows out. Then find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. How many number of lead shots you put in that water, in that cone? Then 1/4 of the water flows out. You want to find the number of lead shots. For that, radius of the cone, height of the cone, volume of the water. First we can find out the volume. Up to the brim water is there. Then you can find the volume of the cone. That is equal to 1/3 pi r square H. You got pi we are keeping there. Lastly we can cut that. That's why 200 pi by 3 centimeter cube will be the volume of the water in the cone. Next, volume of water that flows out of the cone. 1/4 of the total volume it flows out. Then 1/4 into 200 by 3 pi, you will get 50 pi by 3 centimeter cube water flows out of the cone. Then next we will find out the volume of lead shots. Sphere it is. So 4/3 pi r cube will be the volume of the sphere. Then 4/3 into 0.5 we can write 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2. You got 5/6 centimeter cube will be the volume of each lead shot. Then we are putting the lead shot, then water flows out. Then what will be the relation between the water flows out and the volume of the lead shot? What will be the volume of the lead shot? That much water. Both will be equal. then water flows out is equal to volume of the lead shot. What is the relation? So n into, you don't know how much lead shots are there. So n we are giving, n into volume of one lead shot is equal to water flows out. 1/4 of the water flows out. That you already got 50 pi by 3. So n into pi by 6 is equal to 50 pi by 3. We can cut this pi and pi, and n is equal to, we can take 50 by 3 into 6. Here division is there if you are taking, then 2 times. So 50 into 2, you got 100 lead shots we put in that cone. That time 1/4 of the water flows out. So number of lead shot is equal to 100. Next question, a spherical glass vessel has this will be the shape. Spherical shape is there. Then cylindrical neck also there. Then you want to find its volume. Then volume of the spherical part plus volume of the cylindrical part will be the volume of the vessel. For a cylindrical part, height is equal to 8 cm and diameter is equal to 2 cm. So radius is equal to 2 by 2, that is equal to 1 cm. Then volume of the cylindrical part is equal to h is equal to 8 cm. Then volume is equal to pi r square, pi into 1 into 1 into 8. 8 pi centimeter cube will be the volume of the cylindrical part. Next one, diameter of the spherical part is 8.5. So radius will be 8.5 by 2, that is equal to 4.25. Then spherical part volume will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi into 4.25 all cube. Then amount of water in the vessel is equal to volume of the cylindrical part plus volume of the spherical part, that's equal to 8 pi plus 4 by 3 pi into 4.25 all cube. Then pi we can take outside. After doing the calculation we will get 346.511 centimeter cube. That is approximately we can say that 346.5 will be the volume of this vessel.